What if the voice behind one of the most legendary rock bands in history didn't even want to be there anymore? Right now, Journey is supposed to be celebrating a massive farewell tour. Sold-out crowds. Nostalgia. A final goodbye. But behind the scenes, it's chaos. Their frontman Arnel Pineda has just revealed something shocking. He tried to quit. Not once, twice. And instead of letting him walk away, the band allegedly ignored him and locked him into a grueling 100-date tour. So what's really going on inside Journey right now? The breaking point. For years, Journey has looked like a band constantly on the edge. The tension between Neil Schon and Jonathan Cain has been playing out publicly. Lawsuits, disagreements, and bitter back and forths that never seem to fully go away. And in the middle of all that, Arnel Pineda, the man who saved Journey back in 2007, now quietly falling apart behind the scenes. In a revealing interview with Rolling Stone, Pineda admitted something fans never expected to hear. He wanted out. Not because he stopped loving the band, but because everything around him was becoming too much. I tried to quit. This wasn't just a passing thought. Arnel says he went directly to Schon and Cain and told them clearly. He wanted to retire. Think about that for a second. The lead singer of a global farewell tour, asking to step away before it even fully unfolds. And the response? Nothing. No discussion. No compromise. Just silence. That silence said everything. Because at this stage in Journey's career, replacing a frontman isn't just difficult. It's almost impossible, trapped by the tour. Here's where things get even more intense. Journey's farewell run isn't small. We're talking about a massive 100-date tour across North America. And according to Pineda, he had no say in it. He had already warned the band that his personal life was spiraling, that he needed time, that he couldn't keep pushing like before. But the shows, they were booked anyway. And now, he's stuck performing night after night, singing some of the most demanding songs in rock history, while dealing with everything falling apart offstage, the legal lock-in. Walking away isn't as simple as it sounds. According to Neil Schon, there's a contract in place that changes everything. No Arnel. No tour. That means Pineda isn't just emotionally tied to Journey. He's legally tied to it. And that creates a brutal situation. He can't leave, even if he needs to. Fans are buying tickets expecting energy, passion, and celebration. But behind the curtain, the frontman feels trapped. Personal life collapse. At the center of all this is something even more serious. Arnel Pineda is going through a deeply painful divorce. And he didn't hide how much it's affecting him. He described himself as an emotional wreck, someone whose mind isn't fully present, someone trying to perform while dealing with heavy personal turmoil. And that's where this story hits differently. Because this isn't about ego. It's not about fame. It's about a man trying to hold himself together, while the spotlight refuses to turn off. The Steve Perry comparison. In a powerful moment, Pineda compared his situation to Steve Perry. Perry famously stepped away from Journey due to physical health issues. But Arnel's struggle, it's not physical, it's emotional. And that makes it harder in a different way. Because you can't see it. You can't measure it. But it's just as real: public pressure and past backlash. This isn't the first time Arnel has felt the weight. After a rough performance at Rock in Rio in 2024, he did something shocking. He told fans to vote him out of the band. Think about that. A lead singer asking the audience if he should be replaced. That's not confidence. That's exhaustion. And while Neil Schon publicly supported him at the time, it's clear now that behind the scenes, things were far more complicated. Loyalty versus reality. Despite everything, Arnel still speaks with respect. He says he loves Journey. He's grateful for the opportunity they gave him back in 2007. And that's what makes this situation even more emotional. Because this isn't hatred. It's conflict. It's loyalty, colliding with reality. Every night, he steps on stage and sings, "Don't Stop Believin'." While privately, he's questioning how much longer he can keep going. So here's the real question. Is this truly a farewell tour, or the breaking point of one of rock's most iconic bands? Because when the music stops and the lights go out, what happens next for Journey and for Arnel Pineda? Drop your thoughts below. Should he walk away or push through to the end? And if you want more deep stories like this, real drama, real truth behind the music, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay locked in. Because the next story might be even bigger. The physical toll nobody talks about. There's something else Arnel admitted that most fans might not fully understand. His body is starting to give out. And not just in a small way. We're talking about nearly 2 decades of singing some of the most demanding songs ever written, night after night, year after year. Journey's catalogue isn't easy. Those soaring vocals, the high notes, the sustained power, it takes everything out of a singer. And now, at 58 years old, Arnel says things have changed. He can't handle cold weather like he used to. His voice doesn't recover the same way. And the physical grind of touring is hitting harder than ever before. But the schedule, it hasn't slowed down. If anything, it's more intense than ever. A farewell tour that feels like pressure. This is supposed to be a celebration. A final victory lap. A moment where fans get to say goodbye to one of the greatest rock bands of all time. But behind the scenes, it doesn't feel like a celebration at all. It feels like pressure. Because when you label something a farewell tour, expectations skyrocket. Every show has to be perfect. Every performance has to deliver. Every moment has to live up to decades of history. And for Arnel, that pressure is coming at the worst possible time in his life. Instead of enjoying the moment, he's trying to survive it. The silent power struggle. What makes this situation even more intense is what's not being said. Because while Arnel is speaking openly now, the rest of the band, mostly quiet. No major statements. No public acknowledgement of the tension. No clear resolution. And that silence creates a different kind of drama. A power struggle that isn't loud, but is definitely there. Because when one member is asking for help, and the response is silence, that tells you everything you need to know. Fans starting to notice. And now, fans are starting to pick up on it. You can feel it in the comments. You can see it in the discussions. People are asking questions. Does he even want to be there? Is this really the same journey? Are we watching the end, or something falling apart? Because fans don't just hear the music. They feel the energy, the legacy at risk. Here's where things get serious. Journey isn't just another band. They're a legacy. Songs that defined generations. Anthems that still fill arenas decades later. But moments like this, they can change how that legacy is remembered. Because farewell tours are supposed to end on a high note. Not with tension. Not with uncertainty. Not with a frontman who feels like he has no way out. And if this continues, it risks turning a celebration into something much heavier. Why he's still showing up? So why hasn't Arnel walked away? Why keep going? The answer is complicated. Part of it is the contract. Part of it is loyalty. Part of it is respect. But there's something deeper too. Responsibility. To the fans. To the band. To the legacy he helped rebuild. Because let's not forget, Arnel didn't just join Journey. He brought them back to life. And walking away now, that's not an easy decision. The final stretch. Right now, Journey is still moving forward. Show after show. City after city. Crowds still showing up. And Arnel, he's still stepping onto that stage every single night. Still hitting the notes. Still delivering the songs. Still giving fans what they came for. But behind it all, there's a question hanging in the air. How long can this really last? Because this isn't just a story about a band. It's about what happens when real life collides with the spotlight. When the music keeps playing, even when everything else is falling apart. And maybe the biggest question of all, is this truly Journey's final chapter? Or is something even bigger about to happen next? Let me know what you think. Should Arnel step away for his own well-being? Or push through and finish what he started? And if you want more stories like this, the real truth behind the legends, hit like, drop your thoughts, and subscribe. Because trust me, This story isn't over yet. And before we come to the end of this video, I just want to take a moment to say a very big thank you to all of you for watching. Your time truly means a lot. In a world where there are thousands of videos you could be watching right now, the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes here with me on Hajararama TV is something I truly appreciate. This channel continues to grow because of viewers like you. Every view, every comment, and every bit of support helps this community become stronger. And that's what makes creating these videos so rewarding. If you enjoyed this video, please take a quick moment to like the video, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends or anyone who might enjoy this content. Your interaction really helps the channel reach more people who love stories, entertainment, and updates just like you do. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Hajararama TV, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be among the first to know when a new video is uploaded. There are many more exciting videos coming your way very soon, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as the channel continues to grow. I also enjoy hearing your thoughts, so feel free to drop your opinions, ideas, or suggestions in the comment section. Your voice matters here, and your feedback helps make Hajararama TV even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, stay entertained, and keep watching Hajararama TV.